Welcome back to my channel. I haven't posted in a while because I had tests. I finished them now. I just need to prepare for exams. But anyway, this video is on doing what you want. Now, it's important to do what you want to do because if you don't do it, you'll still be miserable. Would you rather be happy and fulfilled or miserable the rest of your life? So there's three main points that I'm going to explain. The first one is, what do you want to do? Do you want to smash? Do you want to get a girlfriend? Do you not want to be a doctor? Do you basically do you want to pursue your dream job? What are your goals? Do you want to I'm just a good example. Do you want to focus more on your YouTube channel versus your college, your school? What do you want to do? Where do you want to visit? What's your motive? What motivates you? Do you want to retire your family? Do you want to just do it for yourself? It doesn't matter. You need to decide now what you want to do. That's the first step. What do you want to do? Like for example, me, I want to make this YouTube channel successful and become a businessman. I want to go to the gym, and I want in the future I would like to have children. But obviously everything that you do, whether you like it or not, comes with a challenge. So right now I want to have children, not right now, but in the future. But if I stay as a fat broke loser, then I will never have children. I won't be attractive enough. I won't be resourceful. Um I won't be good. I won't even attract a mate in the first place. So I know what it takes. Find out what you want to do, and find and think and evaluate. Find out many things you want to do and evaluate the burdens. The burdens mean the problems, the challenges that it takes. Like for example, if you want to get big in the gym, you have to go every single week and lift weights and eat healthy and sacrifice your diet and sleep well and stop going to parties and all that. Are you okay with that? Are you going to accept that? Yes. If the answer is, if you're willing to go through the sacrifice, then that's the thing you should choose. Don't okay, I think that's a lot. Okay. Pretty much find out what you want to do and evaluate the burdens. Don't go for the easiest one. Do you want to be like the next Elon Musk? If you want to be the next Elon Musk, you gotta be willing to do what it takes to become Elon Musk's. Warriors back in the day used to risk so much death just to become a member of the Royal King's Guard or whatever. You have to take the risk to become rich, to get what you want, to get if your crush or there in the school. You have to try and your luck with her. Try your luck with your crush. Do you want your crush? Are you willing to risk the rejection? Rejection isn't just think it's not so bad. The one thing that you should follow is, obviously it shouldn't hurt people, but you shouldn't try not to think about the consequences. Think like it depends what it is. If you're going to go commit theft or whatever, the consequences is you're going to jail. Don't I'm not saying do bad stuff, but let's say you want to start a new business, but the consequences is it might not work, or it's going to be difficult to maintain. Don't think about that, just do it. The main thing, the first pillar of success is action. Action is the first pillar of success. And second is your mental health, your mental state. If you have bad mental health, then everything is going to be way harder than it is. And But if your mental health is stable, everything will feel good. Going to the gym, whatever. And how do you get good mental health? You need to be fulfilled in life. You need to do what you want. You need to be fulfilled with your life. Are you sad because you don't have a girlfriend? Are you sad because your parents died or whatever? That's understandable. But if you keep doing the things, like, let's say you keep going doing things you don't like. I don't want to make too strong examples, like going to school or maybe smoking. Obviously you like smoking because it's addicting. What I'm saying, you may be depressed, but if you there's a few ways to cope with mental health problems. First is to meditate. You don't need to meditate for long. Second is to basically be more outside in nature. Be more outside, go for walks, and sleep more. Also, find there's always a root cause of your depression. Like, let's say you really long for a girlfriend or something. That's the root cause of your depression. And how to fix that is you have to try your luck. You have to be willing to face the consequences. And if you don't do it, you're going to feel more sad long term that you didn't try your luck with your crush or with your business, because you're now lonely and poor. So yes, that was step number one. Find out what you want to do. The second thing is, it's not a step, but it's a point. People talk irrespective of what you do. Your parents, for example, your parents yell at you to go to college. You don't want to go to college. You want to focus on sports, for example. Now, there's two types of, it's called gratification. It's two types of happinesses. I don't know if two types of happy. So the first one is instant gratification, instant happiness, or delayed gratification. Long-term happiness, short-term happiness, and long-term happiness. Pretty much, instant gratification is short-term, and long-term is delayed gratification. So long-term, you get better, way better. Short-term, you get a short happiness. Basically, yeah, you get it right now. Long-term, you'll get it in the future. So examples of delayed gratification is long-term gratification. We'll just make it that simple to explain. Going to the gym, um, doing some improving your look, your style, and starting a business. Right now, you will not see any results, but in a few months, a few weeks, you will see results, and you'll be happy long term, and you keep the thing for longer. That's the thing about long term. You get uh, longer results, better results, but the burden, you need to get rid of the burden first, the hard part, which is go to the gym every single day or every single week, a few times a day, a few times a week. I mean, that's the hard part. Then once you a few months of keep doing it consistently, then you will get your physique, you will get your business, you'll get your crush, whatever. Now, short-term happiness is you get it right now, but in the future you'll feel worse off. You do the good thing now, but in the future you have to face the burden of what you did. Going for example of short-term happiness, of short-term instant gratification, going to parties, drinking, smoking, hooking up or whatever. Right now you're having fun, but in the future you pregnated the person, or and then wait, and then maybe you're fat in the future, you're unhealthy, you with the wife you don't like, you didn't you're depressed that you didn't start your business earlier, whatever. Those are examples of instant gratification. But now importantly, a good example of now how does this relate to how people talk regardless? Right now you listen to your parents, which is good, but then what do you want to do in life, guys? What to do? Do you want to do let's say you want to be a writer. You go to your parents want you to be a doctor. Now, or maybe you want to be an actor. Let's say an actor is a good example. Not going down on writing, but I'm saying acting. I'm just using acting as an example. So you take a few classes, but your parents told you to stop that to focus on college to become a doctor. You listen to them and you get bad grades because you don't like it, and then your parents shout at you for getting bad grades, and then maybe you don't qualify to become a doctor anyway. Or maybe if you do, you're doing a bad job and that you don't like, that you didn't sign up, that you didn't really want to do, and you're depressed. Short term, you listen to your parents, but long term, you're not happy with your life. Listen to your parents, but not with your what not with the thing that you wanted to do, that you really wanted to do, like your job. Now, long term is the bad first and good second. So you started, basically you told your parents, no, I want to be an actor, I want to be a writer, and then every day you practice your acting, your writing. Sure, they're gonna be angry at you, they're gonna hate you, whatever. I mean, they're gonna not hate you, they're gonna not like your decision. But in the future, you become the most famous actor, and then they're happy. And then let's say you tell them this week, the next week they're asking what you want to eat. They, I'm sorry, making my video here, you know what I mean? Anyway, um, after this, gonna watch Game of Thrones with my brother. So, yeah, I just want to wrap up, tell you everything that you need to know quickly. Just give me a moment to yawn. Okay, as I was saying, right now, they may get angry at you, they may get upset at you. In the future, even 1 or 2 days, they're gonna be perfectly fine on what you're doing. I mean, because they're gonna ask you what you want to eat today. Do you want to go visit your grandma, whatever. Short term, they may be angry. Long term, they'll be happy. You'll be even more happy because you listened. You have two testicles, two ovaries, whatever, and you decided, I'm not going to listen to them. I'm going to do what I wanted to do. And I became the best at it. You're going to be more, there's a higher chance of you being more successful listening to yourself rather than listening to what doing something you didn't want to do in the first place. Like, for example, I never liked school. I got bad grades. Now, I always liked, I'm just making an example. I always liked going to the gym and maybe one day hoping to become a pro athlete. And now I have I have a top, I don't know, say top 10% in physiques just because I wanted to do it. You have to want to do it. But unless you want to become listen, action above mindfulness. So you could hate what you do, but you could be the best at it if you just discipline yourself to do it. But then you don't like it anyway, and you wasted your life doing it. So people talk regardless, even no matter if you're successful or not. People are still gonna talk bad about you. If you listen to them, they're still gonna talk shit. They literally, if you change your mind, if you think, let's say you thought that you like traditional relationships, you told your friends don't like you because are part of the feminist community or whatever. Now they're gonna hate you, they're gonna dislike you, but those weren't your friends to begin with because they don't go to the gym, they don't smoke. I mean, they smoke, they go to parties, and then they don't. You ask them if they wanna join. They also wanna you try to get them on the business, but then they were like nah, and it's not worth. Like those are the people that you're validating by listening to them on your personal opinions. So what I'm trying to say is it doesn't matter if you listen to them or not, they're still gonna talk bad about you. You need to filter for the people who actually respect you. So that was step two. Now the step three is obviously you'll get more fulfilled in the long term and you'll be more happy. Even if you fail. You're probably gonna think, oh, my parents are right, blah blah. Nah, you're going to succeed. But you need to do what it takes. You can't be wanting to be an actor but only practicing once a week. You need to do everything. You need to put everything into this. You need to whatever goal you want to do, you have to go to 100%. You can't only go 40% and expect to make a difference. Of course, you'll see some progress, but if you really want to have the satisfaction of proving your all of them wrong, then you have to go 100%. Well, obviously, there's the 80-20 rule. 80% of the results are done by 20% of the work. But then the 20% is the main stuff. For example, YouTube, record videos. Going to the gym, lift the weights. Show up and lift the weights. Don't just lift. You know what I mean? Um, business. What I'm thinking, make the product and sell it. That's it. 20% of the work, 80% of the results, 20% of the work. Finished with this video. I'll post tomorrow and hope you enjoyed. Also have a course about fitness, link in the description if you're interested. You won't be disappointed. Peace.